I got a Black Panther clip I want to play for you, but before we do, I want you not only to listen to what's said, but listen to the way it's said. Because every few years, they dust off this revolutionary language. They turn the volume all the way up. They don't aim it at power. They don't aim it at the institutions. They aim it at us, Black Americans, at our emotions. This clip is not about protecting people. It's about provoking people. And if you listen closely, you'll notice something. The solutions are vague. The consequences, all ours, not theirs. I wonder why that is. Let's run it.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are gonna legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public's going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher. You meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people.
No power to the pig.
You know, I can see some people applauding this. I'm not telling anybody what to believe. I'm just asking a question. Who's going to pay the price if anybody acts on this? Is it going to be Michael Ealy over here or us? Some undocumented people who have been arrested by ICE who were put in detainment died in the custody of the state. And we've had a lot of deportations, right? We all agree with a lot of deportations. These people died. And I understand the importance of saving lives. I get that. And any death is one too many if that's your loved one. If you got a chair empty at your table, you don't give a damn what the number is. One's too much. Now, this is where I need Black America to slow down. Because history's taught us one thing. America has no problem leaving Black America holding the bag. 32. 32 is the number in 2025. The number of migrants who died in ICE custody or in detention centers across the country. And all those states that we went to, all those states that Trump sent those ICE people to, and 32. All the detention centers, the Alligator Joint, the other place, all those detention centers. Do you realize nationally we're looking at about 10,000 Americans? In fact, family, if you're going to be incarcerated somewhere in this country, in this United States of America, you should hope it's in a nice detention center. You got a lot less chance of having your life taken in a nice detention center than you do a federal penitentiary or a state prison. It ain't even close. But you don't hear the Black Panther Party talking about going to do something about that.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't.
You don't hear about the Black Panther Party showing up when they go retaliate against the cops that are operating with the state to incarcerate primarily Black Americans. But you mean to tell me you want to rile up Black Americans to go out and get charges, football number years, defending people that aren't even legally in the country against U.S. federal agents using lethal force so that they don't get deported, not hunted and terminated on sight like a Terminator movie, but arrested, processed, and deported if that's the outcome. That's what you're telling me? Meanwhile, we got 10,000 American U.S. citizens who pay the salaries of all these people above. I just want you to let that marinate for a second and consider the hypocrisy we talking about. This is what I call my Mike Tyson knockout punch. That joint they didn't even see coming. Now they talking about defunding and getting rid of, abolishing ICE. Now they back to talking about that. Oh, you mean to tell me you think that Joe Biden didn't make abolishing ICE a thing because he just didn't think about it? You mean to tell me all of these liberals, these other folks didn't think about it? And it's not about the individuals, it's about the system. What I'm trying to say, fam, let me just say it. The system knows what it's doing, and those people within the system know what's going on. They just can't be honest. While in power, no ideas. They only come up with ideas when they're out of power. This is not a defect. It's not a bug. It's a feature of our political parties and how they operate. It is the system operating the way it was designed, but it's a certain kind of disgusting, man, when you got the Black Panther Party coming out trying to rile up young, impressionable people that can't think straight to do things that their former president, couldn't be bothered to lift his pen and do. And if you upset truly about people being mistreated, get in line. I just told you, the number of migrants being actually impacted with loss of life behind these raids are even a drop in the bucket compared to everybody else. Not even on the radar. It's just being focused on. So it looks like a lot. It is not a lot of people. That is not what is happening. It's theatrical. Who knows what they're doing now? They're probably putting all types of stuff in our food and our water, our air. I don't know what's going to make it. They're probably making a new robot species while we're focused on this, because this has sucked all the air out the room. Folks, in 2025, we're talking about 30 people. We lose 30 people on a weekend in Chicago. And now you want to come out with street sweepers. Most unserious, high-yelling Negro I've seen in a long time is that dude right there. Go back to Juilliard or the School Without Walls, wherever the Fame Institute of Acting, or wherever you got your acting degree from, sir. I see through it. Black America, stand down. Chill. People with common sense, stand down. Chill. Hope I'm explaining how the systems work. In fact, fam, I have a graphic. The Tim Black Show, most dangerous show in America, 2024 fiscal year death. Texas prisons versus USA ICE detentions. This is 2024. 176 to 12. There goes the graph. Makes sense. Snap this. Get your screenshot, fam. Big difference. And remember, that's just Texas. That's not New York, California, Illinois, Maryland. It's just Texas. Okay. Now here goes the kicker. This is the 2025 updated version. ICE detention deaths, 32. Bigger number. Sad, disgusting, horrific. Here goes our conservative estimate of 6,000. Very conservative. It's more like 10,000 annual deaths in U.S. prisons and jails in 2025. And that's a 188 to 1 death ratio. Please screenshot this. Share it with whoever you want. And shut them down.